Hi guys, my name's Alessia and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a video about the courses at U of T because I get so many comments in some of my other videos about how the programs work and like the prerequisites and can I interchange between programs, between faculties or within faculties. I'm going to try and explain the main ideas and kind of how the programs at U of T work, because at U of T the way it works is a little bit different than some of the other Ontario universities. So I'm going to try and make this as short and sweet as possible and just kind of narrow it down to the most important aspects that you should definitely know about the programs at U of T. If you're thinking about accepting your offer, or if you've already accepted your offer and you're kind of confused at how it works and how to go about the course selection, I have like a list of, I guess, the steps that you would take starting from first year. I go to U of T St. George and I'm doing a major in human biology and a double minor in immunology and art history. I know mostly about the programs like in the life sciences stream, but within the Faculty of Arts and Science, it's all kind of the same idea. So that's mostly where like my knowledge is from. I don't really know much about like the Faculty of Engineering or like other faculties like that, but I guess like the information can be interchangeable. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. So don't want to give like wrong information because I really mostly know about the Faculty of Arts and Science. But yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. Obviously apply under a faculty. So for example, I applied under the Faculty of Arts and Science when I applied when I was in grade 12. Under a faculty, you apply to a specific program, so something like social sciences or life sciences. I applied under life sciences in the Faculty of Arts and Science. So that's your first step. Once you get an offer and you decide that, okay, yes, I want to go to U of T, then the first thing I would do is to look under the program list for the faculty that you're in. So I'll link the one for the Faculty of Arts and Science because that's the one that I used and still use like in my second year because it's such a helpful resource. So I'm gonna link it and you can check that out. I would definitely recommend looking at it before you pick your courses. With that resource, you can see all the programs under the Faculty of Arts and Science and you can kind of like look at the different programs and the prerequisites, if it's open, if it's limited, and I'll touch on that after, and kind of just like all the requirements you need in order to graduate with that specialty, major, or minor. So if you find a program under that list that you think you might enjoy or you might be interested in, I would definitely jot down the first year prerequisites for that program before you pick your courses for first year. So the next thing that you would do is you would choose your courses. So depending on the program that you're admitted with, you have like a set of prerequisite courses that you take in first year. So like for life sciences, it's like 2 chemistries, 2 biologies, a calculus, and then you can take a second calculus or a physics if you want. So I didn't take calculus 2 and I didn't take physics because the major that I wanted to do and the 2 minors that I wanted to do did not have calculus 2 or physics as a requirement. So I just took my 2 chemistries, 2 biologies, and my calculus. So you want to make sure that you're taking those general first year courses for the program that you enrolled in. So that way, most of the programs that you pick in second year, prerequisites are already taken because that's like the specific ones for the program that you applied with. But a really important thing to know is that, so I'm going to use myself as an example. So I was admitted for life sciences and I took my general first year life sciences courses. Then I realized that I wanted to do a minor in art history, which is completely not related to life sciences at all, but I can take it because it's under the Faculty of Arts and Science. So in order for me to actually do a minor in art history, I would need to take the first year art history course. So that would be like my elective or my other course that I would take. So let's say you're in social sciences, but you want to do like a major or minor in psychology. You can, even though it's not related to social sciences, but you just need to make sure that you're taking your first year psychology course because it's a prerequisite in order to actually get into the program. Another really important thing to know is that for U of T, it's not like some of the other Ontario universities where you can just do a major. You either need to specialize or do 2 majors or do a major and 2 minors. So that was kind of an annoying thing for me when I was like choosing between U of T and some of the other schools, but I ultimately chose U of T, and I think it's actually better that the way that they do their programs, that way you don't have to like just choose it in first year. You kind of get to see what courses you like, and then you get to choose it in your second year. That's another thing to consider, that you can't just do a major. You either have to specialize, do 2 majors, or a major and 2 minors. So now you are in your first year, you looked at the programs, you looked at the prerequisites, you did course selection, and now you're at the end of your first year and you're choosing your programs. So you go on Acorn, you choose your programs, and one important thing to know about the programs is that they are either limited or they're open. So if they're open, you just enroll in them and you're doing a major in that program. If they're limited, you need to apply for it. Some of them have like secondary applications, or some of them are just based on grades. So another really frequent comment that I get in my videos is, if the program that I applied in is set in stone, like, can I change it? So there's 2 main things to consider here. Yes, you can change your program. For example, in my first year, at the end of my first year, at first I enrolled to do a major in cell and molecular biology, and then I quickly realized that the courses for 3rd and 4th year in that program I didn't like at all, and I liked the human biology ones better. From cell and molecular biology, I switched to human biology, and you can definitely 100% switch between programs. Even up in your second year, I could change my program if I wanted to. However, you cannot interchange programs between faculties. So if you're in the Faculty of Arts and Science, you can't switch and do a major that's part of the Faculty of Engineering. It's 2 separate faculties, and you need to like apply separately to the Faculty of Engineering. And I think the last thing that I want to touch on, which I think I already touched on like before, when you're picking your programs, they don't necessarily need to be related to the program that you were accepted with. So for example, I was accepted into the life sciences program, and I'm doing a minor in art history, which is completely not related to life sciences or human biology or immunology at all, but it's still under the Faculty of Arts and Science program list, so I was able to do a minor in art history. That goes to show how diverse you can make your degree at UofT. And it also really shows how picking your program at the end of your first year kind of helps you, because when I was in grade 12, I wouldn't have known to do a minor in art history unless I would have taken that first year art history course or the first year seminar course that I took that made me want to do a minor in art history. So I think that the UofT programs can be a little bit confusing at first. Like when you're first learning about it, it can be overwhelming. But overall, I think it's a really positive thing. It can be confusing, but once you understand like what's happening, it's actually a good thing. So I hope that cleared some things up, because I get a lot of comments about the programs at UofT. But if you have any other questions, let me know, and I would be happy to try and help the best I can. I am a life science student, so I don't know too much about like Faculty of Engineering, but I hope that helped clear up some stuff, and let me know if you have any other questions.